What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Coliseum. It has been a couple of months. We've been on a break, but we are back with some Coliseum action, and we are back with some global action. We are taking the Coliseum worldwide, baby, west. And look at some of these blockbuster names. And well, I'm looking at a spicy combination here on the right to get us started. Your history behind the warrior, and it's Kanimani coming in with the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes, this is a character we haven't seen very much at all, really, throughout the game's lifespan. And this is an unorthodox team. I must say, Movado Shang is not something I've actually ever seen.
I can see it on paper, though. Theory crafting what it could be capable of. He's going to have an armored launcher, going to have some cool OSs, I imagine. A lot of things that Shang have put you in a launch state.
Yes, but something I do want to note and talk about actually is Law himself. Recently, Law's kind of had I wouldn't say a character crisis, but had a little bit of character issue with this game since release. Since then, he settled on Tanya and realized she's kind of crazy. And of course, in typical Law Corridor fashion of wanting to just sheerly overwhelm your opponent, has settled with going for Chameleon here. But Garni just too familiar with this matchup, too familiar with Law, closing things out pretty decisively at the moment. But oh, the Hail Mary Spiral Arrow! Gonna go for the buff, gonna go for the forward throw as well.
That's a testament to Kanimani's defense, though, that he had to get that wild to open up his opponent. He took a raw drill, put himself in the corner, and was ready for it with the armor, and then backed up the armor with the Movado Mine afterwards. It wasn't going to be your turn for another 2 years right there. Kind of countering that, you know, what Tanya wants to do, right? That overwhelmingness. It's been countered by the defense of Kanimani so far.
Yeah, something that I do want to actually touch on is Connie himself. You know, he's such a strong player when it comes to understanding just like the defensive options of any game he's been a part of. Right now, Law Corridor looking to open things up, but that was so sick. Low fireball into the Movado kick. Gonna get the free jump in at the moment. Gonna get the stance switch, choose the armor, fade it out. Gonna have the corner to work with himself. Utilizes the buff. Some things out. They get very slow, but point blank Molina roll. Doesn't matter if that's been nerfed, it's still getting hit by it.
Got disrespect to the down one. Yes, give him the turn. Didn't commit beyond the string, though. Giving it back to Law Corridor and going underneath the button, it looked like. Talk about some low-profile ability. The Limbo champion of Outworld, or Denia, wherever she's from now. What would you say that it is canonically? Outworld?
I would say it's Outworld. They've kind of canonically changed quite a considerable bit, and interesting utilization of the mine. So active, gonna get the launch. Oh, double skull, gonna go for the triple, gonna go into poisonous stab, back things up a little bit. Has to chase him down, use the EX fireball to crush any projectiles in his way, but now has to chase down Carney. Does have a bit of the life lead, but doesn't want to overextend.
Oh my goodness, all of that blocking into an armored read right when he let go.
Yo, this team is kinda sick, I can't lie. I never expected it to be this cool. Fireball again.
Oh man, they are checking each other at some extreme ranges. It's been Shang with the projectiles and now Tanya with those normals. So lengthy.
Yeah,
still able to get a Movado.
A little bit extra careful because he's known that more likes to do his neutral ducks. Kanimani to break, but full screen low and gonna wrap it up into the fatal blow. Yo, that I would imagine that probably got Law a little bit until the tiniest minute mistake led to a full launch into a fatal blow. Big brain reads for Kanimani. I gotta this costume of Shang really throws me off because the idea of him being a good guy in any timeline just weirds me out, man. Nice flawless blocks from Kanimani. Go for the stance change, low fireball. Yeah, compared to the previous game, Law Corridor, he's playing this pretty slow at the moment. He's not choosing to overextend, he's choosing time. Gonna get projectile immunity and full combo punish. He's gonna get the Chameleon Glaive as well. Nice bit of damage. Oh, the neutral duck, but no punish off it. Wonderful spacing of Kanimani. Can't quite get full combo conversion.
Oh, and off the trade again. Movado just getting a stray in while he can. Give you the bottom of the boots. He just got some more damage in through the armor. But a micro duck.
Yo,
Unlock
that
order.
actually knocks out the
That's so cool.
Children fight harder.
But in these global series, we like to go all the way around the world just because. Bring everyone together. In some regions that even politics, you know, get in the way of. That connection's getting in the way of. We still try. Anyways, back to the match.
But that is the beauty of the Colosseum. It brings everyone together, but let's jump right back into the game. And again, that armored launch from Kanamani is just so good, man. I'm so not used to seeing it, and he gets so much mileage.
Every time I fight a Shang that has an armored launcher, I never respect it or expect it.
It's just so strange. We've been this far into the game's lifespan. The idea of him having that, it's just so odd. Stage being shown. You can check with the down one. What a big grab. Double overhead. Oh, go. Wake up buttons. Ooh, doesn't quite get the glaive back. And go for double glaive. So much patience being shown by Kanamani. Don't want to overstep.
And just in the last 30 seconds or so, that was a beautiful snipe. Last 30 seconds or so, we've seen 3 different usages of Movado from Kanimani as well. Talk about someone showing off what's fully capable of, and that's going to be on the break. But because we saw him go underneath the Chameleon, she was going to be available for the break. Incredible.
Dude, that was so Galaxy Brain. Like, it was that one small, tiny read to seal things out. And Kanimani rounding up both the game. Looking forward to this.
Fight.
Projectile, low projectile once again. Something that Law has to be careful of, but the extended range going to be caught also by the glaive. See that buff, but there's that armored launch once again.
That was animalistic. That was from downtown. This is so advancing. That armor of Shang.
So great. It really does show the versatility and just the crazy nature. Oh, that was such a sick version.
And
So sick.
the synergy with the Movado pickups. Nasty
Yeah,
with this team.
it's-
Like Shang's really benefiting from those. You know, others are probably gonna get like a little hit in the special there, but Shang's getting his multiple, you know, he's one of the few characters that if there's a launch state, he can create launches for himself meterlessly with these ground eruptions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like when Shang came out on release, there wasn't really a cameo that suited him. But now that Movado's here, we're seeing him get so much mileage out of it. But saying that back into the game right now, Law is sealing in some big damage for himself, and things looking pretty good for him. But it's going to be what comes next. That's going to determine it. And Kani's been pretty clutch all game with these big decisions, and there it is once again. It's just that armor, man, and it's gonna go for the brutal. It's looking to look very good for Kanimani at the moment. Gonna go for the fly, get out. Checks on the floor right now. Tons of switching from Kanimani, being very stylistic. It's blocked. Go for the down one, can check the down one, gonna back up. Looking for that low once again. Law has to be careful. He's been caught by that low hellfire, and it's led to so much damage and mileage for Kani.
Yes, and if you guys aren't familiar with who Kanimani is, looking at this region, although the armor break but didn't get the pickup. Kanimani was at Final Combat for this game, the World Finals of the World Championship and Tour, and was in a group with Scorpion Prox and Zombat Combat, and he tied with Zombat 3-1 and was just one singular game away from being in the final. Would have been walking away with like 20K or something like that. This is a world caliber player that we're seeing here from the EU West.
He's so incredibly strong, and honestly a player that I feel is overlooked and underappreciated, mostly just due to the region we're in. You know, we don't like to get as many events over here, but when we do show up and when he does play, he puts on a hell of a show, with UFA being a perfect example of that. Again, another global stage that really allowed people to take notice.
Yes, another event that is actually from that region. I'm just trying to bait something with the stance switch, or didn't have something available, but it does kind of have a similar startup property to the regular straight projectile, so maybe he's trying some mind games and baiting out some armor. Oh, got rid of the Chameleon, but at what cost? He ate a mid. Corner you go.
Dash gonna let Chameleon tank the hit. Oh, gonna throw out the trap in mind.
That was-
Keeps himself safe.
Man, he block confirmed that. I'm a little upset that he has that many options.
It's the beauty
He was like,
of
he was like, oh,
Movado.
he blocked it. I'm still gonna give you an option afterwards.
triple loop. 4. And wow, things looking quite scary, I must admit. Osmo did have the momentum for quite a while. Carnage just clawing it back. Right there.
Game fatal.
Yeah, one mistake is all it's gonna take.
The multiple morphs, and that was a unique way to use the mine to close the gap and get some pressure off it too. He's great hits. Plenty of time to work with. Quarter of the forward dashes. Risks right now. Eats a down 3 and overhead. Take 1 now. Plus frames off the Movado as well. Oh, to try to take a turn, and saw the micro bags into the end. And this is one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of reptiles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, and it is going to be the team that I have been seeing being talked about a lot. I've been seeing it winning stuff. I've seen the fear of the Elder Gods be put into people's faces when it comes to Scorpion, Fair, and then Molina using this man against him. Backed up by Scorpion as well, which is kind of a day one team, a massive cash-out team that lost these rounds. Also reactionary.
Big damage, of course. You know, this is a team that on release, I did see fellow UK brother Nuji put in a lot of time and experimentation in on, but apparently it looks like we might now be out of the age of Lopian with just the sheer raw nonsense that you kind of get off Vera in this team. But Lusty right now, not at all discouraged. Unfortunately, drops the end half of that combo, but Throne right now locked in with the fatal blow. 1 touch, 1 kill with the Pharaoh mix-up. And it's so absurd that off that back 3 you can go right into the stance switch. Gotta guess the low, gotta guess the overhead, gotta guess the grab.
Ooh, the interruption! And the disrespect right back. Chrome had it with the 2-1, didn't commit or hit confirm beyond that. And Losty just ready with the buttons. Savage taking the first round. Checks and balances, throws the mix with the Scorpion. Ooh.
That's one of the scary things about Molina. Now, I know that this character has some issues, but man, once she touches you, once she gets that hit in along with Scorpion cameo, that damage is so raw, dude.
This backdash counts as getting out of a lot of dodge in the Scorpion range as well. The Thera mix works. And last patch, that change to the sweep of Scorpions has been great to see in action. Speaking of in action, this combo. 400 plus.
Crone's been getting these really big drops right now, and you can't afford to get those drops against, you know, Losty. Her execution's on point, playing very well for the most part. You gotta watch out for that blow. That's why she's been hit by it. You know, fair enough, gonna go right into the confirm. Want to try and even out the health bar if possible. All comes out what's after this, and keep in mind, Fura cameo should be back after this as well. The Azuna drop, the Oki. Oh, there's the launch again! Does not have breaker, has to hold this. Yep, gonna have that go into the next round. Still winnable, but no GG with the elf fire.
What a comeback. Chrome staying alive, and be curious to see if we see Losty Girl use some of the newly added flame aura of the Scorpion cameo as well. Costly, but really good at closing out.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I can't say I've actually seen utilization of that too well, but I'm getting mixed being conditioned. But yeah, I think that's one of the crazy things as well. I know coming into Chaos Reigns, you know, there's a lot of talk about it not having cameos, but at the very least, we're seeing a lot of new layers being added, a lot of changes being applied to them. Oh, good blocks, nice anti-air, but can't quite fully capitalize. Wake up buttons, gonna back three.
And didn't recognize that wasn't a cancel sweep right there, and that range would have been fully punishable. One missed opportunity. Chrome bringing that one back, and this is actually a run back, like an aura boost from this outfit, right? I know I would. This 1995 Scorpion skin is so hot.
It's
literally.
So good. It's so long, but big optimal damage. Plus, we have to possibly look for the breaker here. I can go for the Oki as well. What's the mix? Good blocks.
Had been conditioning with the lows so much in that first game. The overhead. Great block by Losty. Blocks. Turned by Chrome. Overhead not working.
And there it is. Combo. It's a nasty conversion of Terra. Something that just complements Scorpion's game so well. It turns a character that was quote-unquote Lopian into just an absolute menace. Forces Losty a break right there. Guess the mix once again. Conquer gets punished. There it is. the anti-air. Gonna have to capitalize on all of that damage. What's the Oki? Good blocks. Prone, gonna disrespect and go into the overhead. And one, backsteps into the overhead once again. Buttons are being pressed right now.
Great block. Trying to condition with the mix off of the stand one is Losty right now, going for the lows. And was ready for the high this time. Man, just a single button balances right now and checks. And on a break on the final hit. 4 health remains. And what?
That was such a scramble. That was such a scramble.
That came down to the first hit being misspaced by, I don't know, a centimeter. And the second hit getting the trade right there. Wild.
Absolutely insane. Prone looking to bring things back. Unfortunately, can't fully capitalize on it. Now, gotta keep in mind, Losty has blocked that low a considerable amount of time. Prone may have considered the overhead. That mix is gonna open her up once again. Gonna go triple forward 3-2 to stand 4. I'm gonna go for the side switch instead. Put herself in corner, but dash up into the overhead.
Merciful Poseidon. Just put Farah on the back, dash up Unga Booga, and someone's facing 50-50, and that'll be the round for Chrome. That's how you do it sometimes, man. And thinking back to MKX, the character Farah Tour, the name Farah came first for a reason. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They knew where the strength of the team was, and so I feel like anytime you have Farah attached to this game, you're just Farah your character at that point. So this is Farah Scorpion.
Yep. She still lives on.
Rip Tor, the legend. Sorry.
He lives on in spirit at the very least. Yeah, forces to break right now. Lost you quite the life lead, but the big drops again. And that's again, I pointed out in the very first game, he has been dropping quite a considerable bit. Has to be a bit scarce of his error, but
and that will be
close things out.
That one mistake, and mistakes against Melina Scorpion cost you everything. That has a lot of airborne states is going to benefit from Farah so much, and she's definitely one of them. She's known as being the airborne queen.
Yeah, it is so crazy the amount of skeleton she gets off stuff, but I gotta bring up something else I've been seeing Losty do, and it's been catching off quite a bit. It is going for those raw ball rolls. I know you're a Melina player. I know the temptation's always there. But these comes out. Beautiful stand one anti-air. Gonna get a full combo punish. 36%. What's the mix? Double overhead.
Textbook pressure right now. But that sweep in affair has been there all day long. And what I've been thinking as the set has progressed, history, is there a gap right there when you block and then Farah goes to the back? In a lot of instances, block stun's not good enough to jail into that. So maybe she can disrespect it.
Maybe either that or possibly challenge with armor at the very least. Ooh, to close it out that round. But yeah, that's she's got one of the best armors for that too, and then it goes behind the character. We actually saw this in the preseason event yesterday here in the Coliseum, where Melina kept teleporting when she read Farah's stance, going behind, and then even the armor, even the mix was just going to the other side. Yeah, maybe that might be something that she's simply unfamiliar with, because don't forget, for substantial...
Out of range! I thought it was out of range. It was off the back dash.
Dude, that was like giving me MKX, like, PTSD. Roll, wake up.
It looked like a Kodo overhead, you know what I mean? Like the range of it? I thought it was a paddle. Oh my god!
Double yeet! Down 2, please. No.
Oh, dude, no brutal.
Pairing. Like, there's a lot of obvious like extensions and coverage of the plus frames. Yeah, this is quite an unorthodox team, and I'm interested to see how this works in this matchup as well. It's going to be a healthy bit of damage. Still going right now. 37 damage. Going to have a corner to work with. It's going to be a really awkward matchup, but the raw spear going to catch with the triple 3-2 to stand for. Wants a side switch, keep things mid-screen. Smart, but dash up into the overhead. Keep in mind, what was it? That overhead as well. It's +3, right, on block.
It's minus. The overhead, I think, is -3 or -2. Low being negative, but safe as well. Man, the anti-air 2-0 right there. The follow-up didn't work.
We're talking about crazy buttons as well. Sonya's leg grab is now overhead, very plus. It does have that pushback, but all these tiny bits of damage all will add up over the course of time. But she does have to be a bit careful here.
Had such an opportunity there for her right there, and it's off with a great blocks of Chrome as well, surviving, and these random up blocks that he's been doing here and there have finally paid off because he's been scouting what looks like a time kick. He almost sniped on with the one option out of Farah. It happened so quick you guys didn't see it, but he almost did the most galaxy brain thing imaginable, which was the big swipe out of Farah, which is the one, and it almost hit Diana. Whoa.
So sick. Ron's also got to be a bit careful because here's the thing. We're seeing him choose to challenge Losty in a lot of options when she's going to the air with Spear, and I don't think that's quite the answer for this matchup. It just seems like an awkward response.
Chrome needs to be careful pressing after the Sonya as well here. Post-patch, she got some juice in one of the last ones, but it's plus unblocked it already. Farah, overhead, right back at you. That's been the most effective one, has been that raw overhead. Something about it.
Yeah, he's
Straight up lost in the sauce
and dash.
Having to come off all the meter, which is kind of scary when you get this much health and it's gone.
Yep, there it is. Also, we've got to keep in mind as well a significantly smaller health pool when it comes to Natara, whereas Crone, paired up with Farah, can afford to make a bit more mistakes of 1,150.
Really only need to tap another gorgeous stand one anti-air. Textbook on establishing a no-fly zone from Losty Girl, but ooh, dancing a little too much here full screen, and that's really what Natara is all about, though. You always want to be moving.
Seeing a bit of that Farah. Yep, there she is. Choosing challenge with the overhead.
That pressure hasn't really been working out, though. Double low really been the only thing penetrating the armor of Chrome here. Oh, penetrated plenty. 400 plus? Yes!
100 damage. Gonna keep herself safe. Gonna go for the double low. Double low once again.
There was
It's getting very scrambled in the corner.
fatal here. See if she's going to change up the pressure here. Just a throw. Had him locked in. That was the most savage wake up. Right into the Farah toss. There's a spear. It was in range for a reversal. Natara Dash may have punished. Stop kick forces the meter.
Feeling Farah low. Yep, this is absolute patient game from Losty right now. Yep, just can jump up, keep things very, very simple. And that means we have the guaranteed game 5 now.
That was back in the first age of Mortal Kombat, which there's only few scriptures left from. Is that we ignite the Colosseum guys. Our first one here in Global, the Flames. So sent to a sudden death. Scorpion himself just ignited this game 5, but drops the combo. Not a great start for Chrome. Losty says, thank you so much for the gift. It's not even Christmas yet, but I'll take it. Says right back at you, though. We're friendly around here. 2 drops to get us started. Their nerves right now. They felt the flames. They felt the heat, and another overhead. Works out for Chrome. Says, if it's not broken, I'm not going to fix it in the offense. There's a knockdown here. Fair is activated once more. Overneath, though, and just out of there is Losty. Get some damage back. Look at the meter. She's got 2. Oh, they're both fully loaded right now, History.
Yeah, gonna have to back things up. We've seen a lot of up blocks opportunities, but oh, there it is once again. Oh, fool. Oh, this, yeah, has to break. Has to break. That would have been a death situation. Goes for the raw fatal blow. Definitely expected, probably in turn, just a raw spear, but getting fished out and caught. Prone gonna put himself on match point, looking really, really good. Maybe a little bit too overzealous there from Losty during those last sequences.
Yeah, felt like a nice pressure fatal blow there towards the end. Let's see if she can resettle herself. She's established 1 bar of meter back. So she can get Chrome off the 2. Is going to need a nasty hit, but okay. That's actually kind of a win-win there. Wasn't a full combo anyway. Chrome off the meter. That's the hit. How much damage is this doing? 300 plus? Yes.
Puts himself mid-screen again. Doesn't have to worry about the scramble situation. Big jump free into the spear. Gonna get a nice bit of Oki off this. Guess what it's gonna be, but yep, that's something they picked up on. Losty likes to jump back instead of having to deal with anything and wake up. Keep yourself safe. Gonna go for the low, gonna go into the overhead. Gonna go for the low once again. Good blocks by Crone.
Losty just mixing right now. Blocks right in. Hold on a second. She just might have enough firepower to do this into the Fatal. Is it going to be enough? No drop. The Ender keeps coming in with the mix. No, the pressure's on. But I see a startup of something. And it's going to get Fatal blown. And it is going to be over. Chrome is going to take us all to the theatrical experience that is Scorpenheimer.
That is so unfortunate from Lost. He did press for down one, was baited out, and oh man, that's such a crazy sequence of events. But GG's all around. Even I'm gonna have so much fun.
And again, we were talking about it before the stream, Conan the Barbarian. It sounds like you're about to go into a deep dive on it yourself. So good luck, my friend.
I'm gonna fall down that hole the same way I did with Warhammer, man. Like, I'm not gonna know.
Yeah, we lost history to Warhammer, just like everyone else. Good luck, man.
Britishness has kicked in. And
Yep.
I can't help it. But saying that, let's get right into our games. Upstar up against Cruella, and this is gonna be, you know, we were talking about this team a little bit earlier on of Kitana Movado, and I think we're gonna see quite a bit of that here. They're quite unique, quite a refreshing new team that we've been seeing coming out of the pipeline.
Oh, and that's one of the biggest crimes that I feel like exists in fighting games right there. Oxstar so good on that anti-air, but his follow-up wasn't good enough to actually convert. Crime of the century, and punishing him so hard here.
Good blocks.
Cruella going to the bottom. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. History, we just got a massive invasion. A realm invasion from one of the other massive online arenas in the world. Rips Arena. Raiding us here on Twitch. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed Rips Arena today. Welcome to the Colosseum. Oh, we are here in Europe ourselves for one of the first times ever. We're here in Europe West with history behind the Warrior. We've got great players. Oxstar on display right now. Cruella making top 8. Losty Girl just fell into game 5, but also making top 8. Other killers as well. Kanimani here. And Rips Arena himself joining us next week here in the Colosseum for Europe East. It's going to be awesome. Welcome, everyone.
Big shout out and love to Rips Arena as always, doing a ton of EU action, putting on a hell of a show each and every day of the week for all of us. Please do tune in next week to watch him commentate alongside Aquaman. But for now, we will be covering the EU West side of things. Currently watching I'm Cruella battle Oxstar, with Oxstar closing things out with a DDT spike. And of course now, back to the matchup, and it looks like I'm Cruella has switched up. Instead, choosing to go with Melina Goro. Interesting. This is a team I've been seeing some pretty gnarly tech of, I can't lie. Not solely just from Melina, but Goro himself, man, he's just crazy in this match. Nice. Doesn't go for
I'm hoping to see... If I don't see at least 600 damage, I'm going to be a little disappointed. And here we go. Boom! You may get back. You may get over.
Oh, bro. That wasn't
it started, but
damage.
He simply didn't have enough health for it to occur.
I love that. Oh, I love this team.
Sensational.
I love how busted he is.
We got a good trade at the side there too, but one of the weaknesses to Melina full screen is that her size simply don't go full screen, and Reiko gonna have the advantage there. And once he's got his grip on you, he's such a battler up close and calls out the Goro. The forearms of the Shokan not gonna save her today.
Something I want to say Oxstar has been doing is that instead of actually going for like finishing the combo with the DDT, he's been instead ultimately going for the back two, just to guarantee the Oki and the jump in, because then it becomes a strike throw situation. He has to jump down, he can either jail his one into the DDT, or he can just go for his strike option. And he's safe on so many of them. Down 41 damage is nothing to turn your nose up at. And you know, I gotta shout out to Cruella. This switch to Melina has been paying off massively, but the up block, this is gonna do a bit of damage. Gonna switch back into the tremor once again. Gonna be
Sensation.
Sensation.
It was through the Goro summon as well. Another gorgeous anti-air. Wasn't committed to the special move afterwards because he knew that his timings have been too early on them. He's gaming right now. Both of these players are 50 seconds on the clock. It's neutral right now, but I love that's one of the most unique things that he does with the tremor right there. Backs up behind the projectile, uses it for pressure as well, and it will combo on hit. He's got one of the most unique usages of tremor in the game, and it might be over. He's dead.
He's lost. That's it. GG's.
GG's. Yeah, GG's. Never mind. Everything I just said means nothing because Goro came in and said, "What's up, bro?" He doesn't give a damn.
He don't care. He don't care.
He don't care about
Here's
nothing.
the thing.
The game takes forever.
What is it?
And all you need it is once per health bar.
Yeah, and you also got to keep in mind, with Melina, she doesn't have to be entirely too dependent on her cameo to get big damage.
Game piece.
Block that time. Yeah, a lot of patience being shown from Oxstar at the moment. Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a tad bit flustered after, you know, getting comboed like that in the previous game. Unfortunately, can't quite get full conversion off the raise 3 by Goro.
Axstar had a really good run today. Went 6-2 in the qualifying stages. Played the most matches out of everyone here. And these two did meet earlier. And it was a 3-0 victory for Oxstar.
Oh, wow. So, evidently, one of the things I wanted to point out is that, you know, when you have a round robin format, it's always so important to pick up on everyone's habits, because you are going to be running back against at least 1, 2, or 3 of them throughout the rest of the night. Throughout the stars, keep the duck on the low. Be very patient right now. Choosing not to overextend, knowing that teleport is always a threat. Very patient lane game. We're just working down the timer at the moment. Now the Goro gonna take a little bit of damage and health. I'm feeling a throw coming into play. Yep. Keep in mind, with Tremor locked in, that is a little bit of extra health. Has to back it up block into the 2. So much patience being shown from Oxstar right now. Dare I say, mega lame, but very effective. Oh, but the raw ball, the Melina player. Just, you know what?
He let go of block at the last second as the roll was about to hit him.
Bro, as someone who also played MPX during its prime, like, I felt like both our eyes flashed there. I was like, ball roll, not again, not roll again. What's the man? Things high. Go for the back 2, gonna get guaranteed Oki into the down 1, down 4, into stars, gonna jail it.
It's over that one perfectly, and then underneath the poke as well. That was so gorgeous. You might have to clip that one, Rick. And into the Goro setup. He's dead. Is he dead?
He won't be because of Tremor, but this is gonna... Oh my god, that's... Pull out those limbs.
Hit him with the butcher. Hit him with the butcher.
That's what happened. Diabolical. Oh my days. This sequence is so ridiculous. 500 damage. I'm still having to pull things back.
Oh, that was smart.
Definitely saved a considerable bit.
The raw ball rolls are what started it and ended it. The statement for this man right now. Unbelievable.
Bro, I felt every bit of that in my bones. Everyone in the chat should be upset, but also kind of happy because that was really nice. Oxstar taking none of it, gonna go use his armor, gonna go for the tackle into the DDT, into the ground eruption.
That's a lot of damage.
34, gonna activate the defensive properties again. Unfortunately, he does use Goro, gonna put him in the cooldown.
That's okay. You guys might be asking why. It was just in case that was blocked. It was the right Goro to keep himself safe on block. Only half a usage of Goro though, so the big boy's coming back right now. About halfway towards using a full cash out, which again can almost kill at this rate, but the low, so sneaky, and Oxstar gets another one and into absolute damage.
Game, sorry. And that means that
Oh, okay. He's starting off wildly. And costly again with the Goro, and down a bars meter as well. Oof.
Yeah, keep in mind. Oh, there's the Goro roll. Didn't actually hit I'm Cruella, but because of the Goro call-in, the stray stars gave Oxstar that extra Goro route. Gave up. Oh, that strike throw situation really coming to play here. Looking to get that OP. Goes into the down 4, goes into the sweep.
Nice partial punish as well on that low side, and the execution cleanup here. Gonna have great positioning as well. Back to the corner, goes back into the crystalline, so he can go back into the aftershock on the Trevor, and the neutral duck punish will seal the deal. Oxstar on match point now, trying to make his way through his first round match, made to the semifinals here in the Colosseum Europe West action right now. Many countries involved in Europe West here. Europe East coming next week. This is a global series, everyone, and unfortunately Goro doesn't work in the corner. Yeah, block doesn't get a full punish here.
very unfortunate, but the rash nature of using that armor from Oxstar is going to give him a lot of damage. He has to eat 400 damage. Oxstar can still absolutely pull this back. Keep in mind, Reiko with that DDT and Fatal Blow together, nasty mix. Wonderful anti-air. Gonna fully capitalize it, gonna get back to right for a situation, but call out the armor. He's looking really good for Cruella right now, but heavy life lead. Oh, the raw tackle, yep, has to capitalize. We're gonna see Fatal Blow here? Yes, we are.
He's gonna apply some
Back on the head.
crazy pressure to Cruella on knockdown. What's it gonna be? Does have a wake up into Goro available, and that has to be on the back of the mind because it can kill. Wait a minute, is that gonna kill? No, jumps back. Tries to make a read. He's gonna punish for that. Health dwindling right now. Comes with a full load. Sends the wrong Goro back to having to block it because she's. Because Cruella spent the meter. Had.
Unprofessional event couldn't be me. Oh dear.
Wait, Peacemaker, I thought he was dead. You're supposed to be dead. Am I not? Here he comes. Anti-gravity and all. Backed up by the Pharah, though. I heard this is living again because of Pharah.
To be fair, I feel like a lot of characters are living through Pharah, but oh, we're gonna see some nasty stuff. Oh, good blocks as well, but
that was looking like MKX fisticuff Johnny Cage pressure for a minute there in the corner. Relentless start from Medium Ninja, who's coming in with a unique team of Kumo Janet. What? Who anti-airs with a normal like that?
That was so sick. Was that standing 4?
I'm officially upgrading him to Large Ninja 09. No, medium's not the word for what I just saw.
Just bringing out the Giga Chad in him, man. But that was really bring back. Low.
Eagly the launcher? No! Eagly into Pharah, not like this.
Perfect your warrior skills.
Ooh, and try to do that low string into the Janet, just barely mistimed. Like the idea behind it? Mother of God, that armor was wrong.
Yo, that was sick. Yes. Oh!
Got away with him right there. Pharah could have been active right there and should have been active. Wait
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That must be a weird hitbox issue or hurtbox. Go for dive kick.
Challenged and boom. Oh God, DX suck it in the middle of the match. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else from the character of John Cena. Low. But there goes the armor once again. Going to get a full combo conversion. Very interesting team and interesting replacement from what we typically see with Goro. Those blocks. Always looking challenged with the anti-air. The hat, very patient game being played by these two at the moment. Julian wants to overstep, but we say that. Human Torpedo, guess.
Time perfectly even on hit there. You see into the Pharah mix that's going to be established on Wake Up. Walks into an EX shot though. No Eagly to back up and launch. Gonna save Ninja here, who now has a loaded warm gun right now. 3 bars of meter means 3 armored launchers are available right now. 3 safe armored launchers. Gets that block. No punish. Uh-oh. Going to backup feed.
Get the switch.
Guys, the video's not going to be great. There's going to be no audio, but backup feed established. We're back in. Just like that. Anti-air with the EX shot. No pickup again. Utility just needs a single hit. Medium Ninja could have robbed off the anti-air there. It wasn't there on the pickup. Pressure's on, though. Forward dashing. You feel the aggression in the movement right there, and he falls to the forbidden down 1 torpedo.
Sure. You know, we add some entertainment whenever there's technical issues. It does work out, but we will be jumping into our second game here. Utility 1 game up against Medium Ninja. Now, Medium Ninja has actually chosen to opt and switch out from using Janet and choose to go on for Chameleon instead. Now, Chameleon has been slightly tweaked, adjusted for the current patch, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's bad. She's just not quite as good for an overtuned character. Location being shown. Oh, is going to catch him off the glaive. Bit of a lane game being played. Both players choosing to outspace each other right now, but Medium Ninja being caught at the rear end of Peacemaker. Peace still lives on. Nice Ooh, combo conversion from this. Jumps over the human torpedo, but double human torpedo. Aquaman PTSD begins.
Not again. I don't know. He's so slippery and hard to catch sometimes. You know, that torpedo goes very far, very fast. And you see Kumao can be with a problem. Even with his dive kick, I don't think there's going to be enough speed in order to chase it down. Then he's giving himself a neutral state. And those EX shots have been really catching him.
The EX shots are like deceptively good. That is so disgusting. We were talking about how, yeah, just how good Farah is and how she can like really bring out a character's true potential. She's brought back Peacemaker into the fold. That's how good she is. Stray shot. There's the triple again. Yes.
And he had so many options at his disposal when he did that too, right? Recognize the hit confirm Rin Farah.
This character is so crazy. And funny enough, we're talking about moves that haven't been utilized.
Yeah, that's not even moves that we're seeing.
Yeah. Dude, this character's so well-rounded. And that's the crazy part, because I feel the exact same about Peacemaker. And I think that Farah might just kind of complete him in a way. Because, you know, Peacemaker does a little bit of everything pretty well. This even after, like, changes here. Now you pair him up with a cameo that is exceptionally well-rounded, that does the kind of like the same he does in different areas, and I feel like they fit together like a shoe. And that is filth. That is filth. That is so crazy.
Ooh, so this too. We'll close the gap. And as someone said in the chat too, they actually thought that Needham was a reptile main, and here we go, being proven right. And I also thought I had seen him on Reptile in Rips Arena and a few other things that I'd seen him sneaking around in. Gets clipped by Eagle though. Uh-oh. I've been there too.
Is part of his player card, so I would assume that this is probably a character he's put the most time into. We are seeing some crazy fun and quirky conversions there. But you know, we gotta see what it all leads to. You know, throwing out all these strays and it getting blocked will not open. Uh-oh, guess. About it. But there's this eagerly match point for Uvility, looking really, really strong and really good right now.
Another thing on the bingo card tonight that I don't think anyone had was Peacemaker, let alone Peacemaker, putting in some work.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thought that the age of Peacemaker was over, but it still lives on. And again, that's just what cameo system does.
He was in a state where people were making tier lists and weren't putting him on it.
To be fair, by the end of Final Combat, I'm pretty sure everyone can decisively agree that they were quite sick of seeing Peacemaker at that point. Yes,
I was one of them. I was there 2,000 years ago.
I was there when the peace first strikes.
I was there that the strength of men ended. And what's crazy is you can let that rock, you can empty. Yeah, have a nice day. That's
I would have done the same.
Absolutely Peacemaker. Y'all are like close to our glaciers too. Y'all need to literally chill out. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing with the weather in the UK. It's either it's too cold, it rains, or it's fucking trash. It's
I thought there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. It went it's from bad to trash. And I hate to say it, but everything I've ever seen from the UK that's been filmed, the weather's been shit.
Yeah, it's because it's law accurate. That's how it is. Like, it's why if you
Why do you think they film House of the Dragon there? It's dark and gloomy the entire time. Going, that's what we're going for right there. That's the theme.
The only movie that in the UK that has any practical color in it is Hot Fuzz, and that's because it wasn't filmed anywhere near London. Because they got the fuck out of there.
That was a very colorful movie, and it's actually my favorite of that group.
Good movie.
A lot of people say Shaun of the Dead. I say Hot Fuzz.
Both are classic, but I will say, fun fact: the Winchester pub, an actual pub, actually lives in the UK. I can actually go to it. Was next to my school, funny enough. I found that out like a few weeks ago.
Crom just did 2-1 spear on block for the victory right there. Talk about a risk. Pelotas masivas, big old balls.
My man is a firm. He's got the movie skin. It's a movie skin in fact.
Is that some history behind the history behind the word?
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what? There's a little bit of more. You're breaking down the fourth wall.
Whoa, sweet. Barely caught the approach of mrrraqua right there. It's a hefty reward. Getting some good meatless damage to Scorpion.
Blocks right there, but he's gonna get caught. And Kanamani gonna get a nice combo conversion at the moment. 2-1.
Swiping.
Constant checks.
So it feels like when you're just down 4 with mrrraqua, you're just swiping away your opponent's options, just buying time. Tried to check with a 4-4 and it worked. Out some of those new buttons of mrrraqua.
Oh, gonna challenge with the down 1. Very, very bold, but oh, yep, that might be it. Yep, Pharaoh conversion. Forces out the breaker.
Saved by the Kano.
Oh, wow!
That took some audacity as well from Chrom to press right there. And wait a minute, Connie down. This is...
And of course doing different things over the course of time. Still really, really strong team. Whoa, what an anti-air! Hello? The back 2 off the mrrraqua spin is... That, dude, this guy is like looking in 5D right now.
Are you saying that he's looking in 1s and 0s?
Oh yeah, he's becoming the 1s and 0s. Slowly.
Oh no. Just slowly migrating in the machine. The metamorphosis has begun, and the mix from Pharaoh will always be. Chrom starts a comeback, doesn't get the restand, but it's mixed regardless. Pharaoh on the back, overhead. It's been the go-to. It was the super effective move against Losty. Has been a key factor here against Connie. Falls for the poke special. It's not the bar. With the front of his face! That's so unfortunate.
That was... Because to your brain, a whiff move. I should be able to punish that. Actuality, Kano knives. That's a cruel reality. It's not going to kill by any means, but it is going to put Chrom in lead state right now. Those are the knives. Oh, just going to get chipped away by the balls.
I think Chrom was praying for any kind of gap in there and was possibly mashing some reversal armor. It looked like he fell for a jail.
2-1 again. Tell Kanamani is getting into the flow of things right now, getting very comfortable. Full hit conversion into the double back 3-1. Unfortunately, going to miss the ender of it. Going to get full combo conversion off this throw right now. Do good bit of damage. My goodness me. Going to get the side switch. Going to open up the screen again. But, ooh, a little bit too late on the down 2.
I know everyone's been there. You do your hit confirming string, but only the second hit hits, and so you're not ready for it. Keep yourself safe with the Kano. With those knives are all about. Trying to play safe. Back it up once more. Only punishable, not today, and the pressure doesn't stop. The blades of the Tarkat always coming. Scores a knockdown and bought enough time with the hit confirm to get the Kano back, and that was an unbelievable button press again. Chrom is just trying everything and anything to rob right now.
Go for the 3-1 into the rollout. But into the spin, yeah, try to challenge it and out the air. But, you know, people who've lost 3-0s, being able to at least put 1 point on the board themselves. But, yeah, Chrom has got to be very, very careful with those Kano knives, especially when Connie just chooses to, like, rush in, go for that really unsafe special. You got to start challenging and clipping that down too. But talking of clipping, so many buttons being pressed, but not hit confirmed. Full conversion right now. There it is again.
And this time, Thera. Gonna be extra costly here. Rothor in the chat saying, "Can I make the players do something cool?" No. they're just boring, man. And as a matter of fact, let's use this opportunity to blow up Rothor, who was supposed to play in this tournament today, but overslept, missed signups, didn't know when they were. Completely missed it. Messaged me once top 8 was set going, yo, let me in the bracket. Love you, Rothor.
Oh. We got to guilt trip him. It's an international tournament.
Rothor from this region, one of the best players. Be on the lookout for him in Rips Arena.
Good luck for patience being shown. Not quite punished right there. Quite right spacing. But Matt, just the range we're kind of seeing Connie play in is just ridiculous. Just purposely spacing things out. Talking of spacing things out, the Pharaoh body drop.
I think that was the only thing that wasn't going to be on the back of Connie's mind right there was the tip of the iceberg that is Farah's overhead. That thing's got more range than you think. It looks like it's the range of Kodokan's overhead paddle in MKX, which is like half screen.
Yeah, bro, like straight up, like he got hit with the ankles. He got launched from the ankles, but ew, that's gonna be enough to close things out right now. Connie looking to make it 2-1 things.
Yeah. And look, after that game one, Connie's starting to get a little bit of a feel for how Chrome is, especially approaching neutral. And there are some bags.
Oh, yeah.
Stages from the movie give us the forest with the trees.
Do you think they're gonna give us the very cringy / questionable animality from Shao and Liu Kang?
Maybe.
That's gonna be
the Hydra?
Yeah, the Hydra.
That was
so ugly.
That was one of the most uncalled for things. For all the things that were uncalled for in that movie, that was number one to me.
Bro, we meme on like CGI in comic book movies. Like they ain't got shit on that movie. God damn, big unfortunate drop from Crom right there. Let's make every hit count. Wonderful guess from Carney. He's going to hit the Farah as well. Going to take her out for a few seconds. Going to prevent Crom from breaking all of this damage. He has to hold it.
Golden pressure too.
Uh-oh.
Bit of reprieve with the back throw here. He's got fatal, but as if he knew Connie Mani stopping any kind of startup. There was going to be enough, and he just might make it over. Neither had enough damage through the armor.
Yeah, gonna buzzsaw right through that. Connie with the perfect answer to this situation. Unfortunately, can't do much about that raw special with the Kano coverage.
Yeah, we're not gonna get the Scorponheimer again tonight, it looks like. In an IMAX near you.
Okay, so that's something I have to like mention that Connie's doing so incredibly well. And it's the micromanaging of knocking out Farah at every opportunity. He knows the amount of damage he's doing to Crom is adding up bit by bit, and he's always having 3 bars accessible at his fingertips. He's always purposely knocking her out. So if he gets hit, there'll be so much BM here.
That was the...
Can't utilize break.
I want you guys to take note. That is the best option when someone bags you or taunts. Because you can block in the middle of a taunt, you want to go for a throw and catch him off guard. Don't let him get away with that. That's gorgeous. You gotta pick up. Oh my goodness! It's as if the Elder Gods have blessed him on this one. Can do no wrong. Thought the stagger was gonna come on the string, and it's over. Crom says, "I'm out of here." You can. He said, "No." Okay, let it rock.
Right, let's jump right into things. Starting off with a big bang round here with a team we are very familiar with seeing at Tanya Goro. This team, in general, so formidable, so strong, and you know what? This is just the EU team, man. We have so many of these goddamn Tanya Goros on our side of the pond. It's insane. But of course, with the large quantity of it we do see, that also does mean that there will be a lot of familiarity in the matchup. That said, Ugoki has quite the hefty life lead. Looks to want to change things from how they ended up a little bit early on. 3-0. And Ugoki getting the first round, drawing first blood.
Round 2.
And one thing that we haven't talked about is some of the regions that are being and countries that are being represented here. Is this France versus UK, if I'm not mistaken?
I do believe so. Yes, I know. What's it? I believe Hotstar is of Lebanese descent, but Lebanon has grown up in France.
In France, that's what I thought.
Oh, sorry, I just love that comment. Great dance his ass. That's such a touch move. Oh,
spin it to win.
Spin to win. Plus frames. Gonna have to hold that. Hotstar being exceptionally patient right now. Active frames to stars. And catch Tanya right out the air. Wonderful hit confirmed. Has to capitalize on as much damage as possible. Yep, there it is. Gets the fatal blow. Doesn't know when he'll get the next touch in, so use it now.
That's right. This character's called a comeback reason. Sorry, a comeback character for a reason.
Yeah.
With the damage she can pump out.
It still makes me laugh to this day that people find it wise to up-block against this character, man. So foolish.
Petrifying read, and so is Galore in an attack kick attempt.
Ooh.
Oh, was Oxstar looking for one defensive read, and it's there on the up block when he needed it most to save himself and resettle himself. As he typed in chat like 2 seconds before the match started, I'm wondering if that may have thrown him off just a little bit. Now he's had some time to settle here. He's regaining some momentum, starting off with the big one. No breaker to worry about. Big damage. We're back in Crystalline, baby.
That wonderful spacing with the back three, and spaces out the tackle as well. Wonderful stuff, but ability keeping back receipt, looking to bring things back in full force. Keep him in the corner as well. All challenges can break the armor. Screen overhead. There's the tackle itself.
Overhead in the armor. He did not want him to have a single turn right there. Stayed underneath the Goro, but still gave a turn. Instant micro duck after getting hit by a down one, and that's what was needed to rob right there. There's ult from Marvel. Dude, it's the best. I wish that he had that as a move where he would come in like a meteor. Fuck yeah. Give Trimmer that move.
To that animation. Really, where does he come from?
Here's the sky.
Yeah.
He's just a rock in space, and that's how he ended up in the Mortal Kombat universe. That'd be some crazy lore.
You know,
he's a rock alien. How do you live? He's a rock dude. He's floating through space.
To be fair, we do have space celestials now, so you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's make it. But god damn, is that a flawless?
950 HP, 950 HP, flawless victory. Yes.
Man. Well played by Uvility, and it's just been all Uvility since the start of this game. Outstar maybe a little bit flustered right at the start here. Yep. Goes for the raw armor.
That's what it was called in Marvel, Gamma Crush. That's the move I'm thinking of too, that it looks like. Gamma! I remember Hulk doing that, like, Gamma! I hope that we see the breaker with Tremor, and it could come. 3 bars of meter now. Nope, it's gone.
Saying that.
But he's already got the... He just spent that bar of meter, and he's got it back. That's crazy. Spending money to make money, he's got his breaker. There it is! Gamma! The coolest thing you'll see, even though he's running out of life, it sure looked cool. 1.57. No meter means that one hit of chip will kill, and there it is. Sent the EX blast, which goes through projectiles.
Projectile.
Oh, Tremor. Looked like he absorbed one of the blows from Goro there. Saving the combo. And because the body block doesn't cost any Tremor, still had full access to the ambush right there. And it's one of the things we want to talk about when it comes to Oxstar's gameplay, and he uses it, I feel like the best on the planet right now. Just switching between the Tremor modes puts Tremor on the screen, guys, right? And that cameo being there will absorb hits for him that he intentionally uses to open people up, to close gaps, to do some really cool things with.
Yeah, see, that's the unique style of Oxstar, and that's why I think I'm considering him to be one of the best Rikos on the planet in that sense. It's the unique nature of how he actually utilizes the full toolkit of this character. He'll either utilize the flex just for its defensive properties, shut down projectiles, take advantage of the projectile lead if need be, or absorb a hit, or he will go for a string, space things out, or go for stars point blank, and mix you up with the low Tremor. Like, there's a lot of creativity there, but wake up tackle! Putting a round on the board for himself right now.
The ever so risky armor coming in clutch for Oxstar right here. We got a first time chatter. Says blind MK player and student of Saki Sakura here. Yo, shout out. Saki made top 80 yesterday. Says loving this tournament and commentary. Been hearing your voice for years. Semi-following tournament scene for a long time. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Signal Sender in the chat says love it when I do my motor mouth mode on commentary. That kind of stuff. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for watching the Coliseum. You guys are the best out there. Some Aztec in the chat as well. Buff Kodal. Still, right history?
Oh yeah, I'm 100% down. Like, bring him back as a character, bring him back as a cameo. If you bring him back as a character, I want this man to have wheelchair councils. Give it. I want them wheelchair air councils, bro. I'm calling it.
Joker almost had it in the last game.
Yeah, it's a meme of Coates on the wheelchair. It's so good.
That'd be messed up if, again, this is a new world, it's a new universe, and you're like, nah, his legs are still broken. Just like Kenshi's still blind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kenshi's still blind. Like, everyone's still getting bodied in different ways.
No, they've actually already done it. And I'm gonna tell you why. There was one line in the story mode that gave us everything we need to know. They did bring Kodokan into this universe, and they did keep him the same. He lost immediately.
Yep, he lost off screen to Raiden
He
during the
lost
tournament.
off screen in a qualifier match. You're bringing up a classic. Nightclub Kodal? Who knows about that?
Nightclub Code.
Nightclub Kodal. Who knows about that from the MKX days?
I have not heard of that in so long.
Dude, YouTube that one. It is
the worst.
Have you seen that?
Real quick, damn.
Unbelievably, that EX star caught her in the back three.
Stay in and bring things back, but Rockstar's having none of that sense.
Someone said Kodal got storm celled in the story mode off screen. To be fair, he does have the medallion, and Kodal's kind of a jobber without the Kamidogu. Let's be serious.
I mean, Kodal is unfortunately fallen into jobber role. And I think if you actually look at his win-loss ratio, it puts him like the same place as like Rain canonically, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's not good.
I actually went back recently and watched the MKX story mode, and Rain got some like low key. He got some licks in a couple of the fights. Yeah, he like drop kicked Melina off the top of the building or something. What did he? No, it's Kodal.
Yeah, he dropped. Because what was it? Rain tried to.
He
choke him out with
teleported
help.
and then drop kicked Kodal, and I was like, oh shit! Kodal can teleport in the story mode too, but he never had it.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think he needed a teleport.
You shut your mouth. Shut your
Hey,
mouth, history.
We lost the teleport for Cat. I'm okay with that.
Hey, we lost our back one mid. Okay, wait, no, you're right. We can turn into a cat now. It is pretty cool. Another mid. A 4-2. The bread and butter of Tanya's pressure right there.
For the armor, gonna go into spiral arrow conversion. Wonderful launch, but unfortunately misses the timing on it. Overextends, gonna eat a full combo punish for it. Things looking really good for Upstar. Raw DDT right into the spin. So strong for him, carrying some momentum. He's got to slow things down. Doesn't want to overextend and chooses to upblock against Rain.
Yeah, that's why I had a gasp. That was going to be the death. The jump command grab was there. A miracle needed. Not enough frames to stop the reversal buttons either. All Oxstar. This is going to be a 3-1 victory.
Dude, I am so ready. Honestly, going throughout this bracket with you has been an honest treat. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Oxstar choosing to opt for the Motaro opposed to the Tremor.
I like this. I like this a lot, and I found out the reason yesterday myself. Having played against a very, very high-level Kenshi, that right there is why armor into Farmo teleport will get you out of Sento almost for free.
Yo, did you coin that as Farmo?
What did I say?
That's so good. Did you say Farmo instead of Motaro?
Maybe.
You should coin that. That's so good. Kanamani here to do business.
Fartaro?
Motaro, let's go.
The Far Motaro. Sometimes words do get sturdier.
Gonna have the corner to work with right now. Kanamani just looking to bully Oxstar in the corner, just jailing everything together with an overwhelming offense. Look at how slow. No. With the resummon, just bully time.
So that option I was telling you about, Kenshi can still be like, nah, screw you. Yeah.
Oh my god,
not
what is
today.
this brain rot?
Oh. And these players have the audacity to complain about him. Oh, but to go, oh no, I have no options when I'm not block infiniting you.
God damn, yeah, I don't anything these Kenshi players say, I don't want to hear any of it. Don't want to hear any of it. Right now, Oxstar, he's got a lot of work to bring things back, but choosing to charge up the push. To the back two, gonna go for the down four. Ooh, there it is. Gonna go for low demon. And okay, all right.
Yes. Wow.
Round one. Fight.
Shout out to PGY in chat, my favorite person to get locked out of their own hotel room at Combo Breaker. Full launch, goes into striker grenades. Jaylet goes for the tackle.
Took the risk. Sento wasn't there to be able to save him with a 2 or something. Blocks out a tackle, though. Look at the heavy rewards. He's going to spend the beater and welcome back to the sandwich. He's about to open up his own chain of subways in Europe West. Eat fresh. Block fresh.
You know?
Oh!
Look, he spent all that time to invest whilst he was in the crypt, hanging out, chilling, choose to save up for about 4 years.
Fight.
Spending that investment well.
For the stars, gonna go for the downfall, back up a little bit. Definitely Arcstar has to be aware of that range, choosing when to step in and when to spread out. Wonderful flawless blocks right there, but Sento's still in play. You know that man's hovering off screen. So I see him lurking. There's the resummon, and again, just this absolutely overwhelming, obnoxious pressure, just looping into itself again and again.
And looking for the one opportunity, there's the armor. No more tar to back it up, so it's going to be a risk every single time.
Choosing to back up.
Good range on that command grab. Smartly to go back into the spirit stance, but at what cost? That little bit of negativity allowed Axstar to close the gap. Command grab. We got ourselves a sequence going here. Ooh, tried to max distance anti. I was a little late on it. He's going to pay the price for it. Armor through. What could have and should have been an armor break, given the active grenades and what looked like Sento was out on the screen, but that tackle going underneath what might be some things to avoid armor breaks.
Definitely a bit of a last-ditch effort right there, but one that definitely did play off. Like, he had to absolutely do it. Because, man, once Kenshi gets that Sento out, it can be so incredibly overwhelming. But wonderful spacing of back 3.
And it moved so far forward that it caught the striker that was behind Kenshi at the start of it. And hello! Ooh. I don't even know what I'm watching, but I love it.
And again, that's one of those things of Arcstar in this particular team, man. He just has these really weird, unorthodox conversions that you don't really see from anyone else. Oh. Right into Sento's stance again. You know, Connie might be in a bit of a life deficit, but once Sento's out, set play time. Time to guess. Oh, he's caught in the Sento sandwich.
Oh, and you see Connie just doing Sento and then we're waiting for armor. Sento, waiting for armor. Smartly, gonna get the hit right before the breaker, and that's going to be the game. 2-0 for Connie Monty. A lot closer on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 1100.
Wait, tremor health. But no, this should do it. Yeah, this should do it.
Barely.
Yeah, it was
Team.
Yeah, that'd be a factor. I put it like this: imagine getting hit by raw fatal blow and seeing that you've only done 1/3 of the opponent's health. Like, that's just tragic.
No, a quarter.
What? Oh dear. Oh no. I love it.
It feels great.
Rough shout.
Being on the receiving end of like getting hit with that much HP, it feels great to watch the opponent go, I really didn't do much, did I?
Just watch that dwindle of hope just twinkle out of their eye. Dream smashes there. Ooh,
extra HP. I treat extra HP in this game as, you know, extra risks I can take. Which is it's really unique how a lot of people can approach it differently too. Oh, that Sento pick up a 6. But to pick up the 4 after it too. But yeah, different ways that you can use your tools. That's for sure. Tremor. I think I got hit by Sento.
Yeah, it was the interesting trade right there because we got caught by the bonk that kind of shut it down as well. Shut down Sento for a little bit, throws out the tremor. And again, the way that Oxlow's kind of utilizing the tremor is to take the hit from the Sento, but the wake up super...
I think it worked. He had enough time. The Sento had already thrown a move too early, whiffed. His normal, too early, whiffed. Oh, sorry, no, too late. Wasn't there early enough to be active.
That's a man of belief right there. In fact, he's been challenging a lot with the armor, and it has been catching off Kanamani a fair bit. But that's mostly because I feel like Garni's just so incredibly dialed in with a bit of this flowchart, honestly, that it's hard to just kind of recognize anything else because you're like, oh, okay, he's used that important resource, so I don't have to worry about it. Or I can just go back to my normal game plan. Ooh, versions.
A little bit of sacrifice for the greater good. That's what we just witnessed.
A little greater good. Sorry.
The greater good. Ooh, second half was reference. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Just hold
When
it.
does it end? And it was towards the end of the Sento sequence that he finally had the audacity to say, all right, screw this. Armor time. Oh, that was a punishment, yes!
Yeah, let's go. It's going to do a lot of damage as well, especially goes for no DDT. Chooses not
Get
to.
that, and that was some big boldness out of Connie Mani right there. That was with a 2-0 lead, and he was called the champion of my Coliseum here in Europe West.
Ooh, interesting. Catches him with the stars at the very end of the Weeb run. Down 1, down 4. Ooh, catches him with the jump in. Nice big damage. Yep, no, choose to opt for the damage instead and go for the Sento stance. Just bully your way in. Yep, Sento sandwich time. Yes.
So, on the wrong side
there
there, but... Oh, my Oxstar too. Every time that Connie's tried to stand switch back into the Spirit, he's called it out with some forward movement super well and got the punishes. Scooped.
DDT once again forces the breaker out of Connie. Oxstar playing this really, really well. Definitely a lot of that adaptation, a lot of the challenges I feel has put a sense of confidence in his toolkit, and just the dash up into the DDT again.
It's the one you don't expect because he didn't have full tremor. Some great damage off that too, and every time you're going to the sky. His anti-airs have been so clean since the first match
Round 2.
of the night.
Yeah,
Fight.
Oxstar's stand ones are like formidably good. Nice stars point blank. Wonderful flawless block right there.
If there was an Olympic Games for Mortal Kombat and anti-air was one of the, challenges, I feel like we need to enter Oxstar.
Oh yeah, 1,000,000%.
The Mortal Kombat Olympics coming to the Coliseum soon.
Yeah. That's that armor again.
We're going to have a real test your might that I'm pretty sure Sunio or someone's going to win.
Yeah, test your might. Let's see how everyone's hands do.
Who's really strong? Sento goes away, but he still wants to play. He had the bar. More Sento. Could have gotten one off of that. But now he got his regular open up, which means we should be seeing a clean cash out and before the breaker. Adding on that big old Damon in 425. That combo was ended early and it was still 425. The big stuff. Now Striker's on a little bit of cooldown. You give Oxstar potential to open up Connie early here. And I love his use of down forward to be underneath those mid, in quotation marks, grenades of Striker.
Very nasty, especially harassing a lot of zoners in the game, kind of shutting down their game plan. I feel like that's what has Striker complement Kenchi's moveset so incredibly well, because he's just so aggressive. But uh-oh, goes in for the big dash, and Connie very ready for it. Goes in down 4. Striker himself, this is a bit of a scramble right now.
For the dome. Another one.
Up overhead.
Sometimes when you're that close to your opponent with Reiko, you can just pick a button on your controller and it's the right option.
Yep, straight up. Considering how plus he is and a lot of his options there, but Connie realizing it was right there, looking to close things out. Unfortunately, drops the tournament-ending combo. Getting clipped out again. He feels like he's fishing.
Oh, he threw the kitchen sink there. Only a bar, no Striker to his name. Needs to hit some plus frames and caught Oxstar pressing. It's a 3.
Great time to have everyone here, especially in a tournament format that is held by yourself. And of course, your wonderful production in the background. Massive thank you to Rick. You know, that's something you guys in chat might not realize. A lot of it's kind of made possible by the people in the back that also here too. Now, if you're ever interested in lore, canon, and continuity, please do look on YouTube at History Behind the Warrior. There'll be tons of lore and content, especially coming into the new year, because we got some spicy stuff involving some Kamidogus regarding Havoc, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that.
Thank you, History. And guys, thank you for watching the Coliseum here. We'll be back tomorrow live with the first week of our North American series. North America has an entire series that's 8 weeks long itself. Every weekend here at the Coliseum for quite some time. We'll see you next time.
I'ma keep winning. You can try to save yourself, but you only gonna play yourself.